Rock and roll may live forever, but we only retire once. Kevin Lamour of Our Financial Plans and Quadris Investment Services offers a large range of financial solutions from some of the biggest leaders in the investment and insurance landscape of Canada. See how a solid financial plan built with friendly and professional advice can help. Find out more at ourfinancialplans.ca or give them a call at 705-949-1316. Hey folks, and welcome to the Lonesome Cowboy Podcast. I am Brian Tremblay, your host today, and coming to us from the land of the East Coast in Canada, a place I always wanted to visit, even though I was screeched in here locally by some Newfoundlanders. Nonetheless, I think we have the queen of the Newfoundlanders here with us today, and that is Kyla Tilley. Hi, Kyla.
Hello, Brian. Thank you. Did that count? Are you allowed to be screeched in on the mainland?
I don't know.
I didn't know we did proxy screech-ins.
Well, it could be, but and it wasn't a cod, it was a trout. So I was Northern Ontario screeched in, I guess. Gotta love it. Kyla, I was reading that you greet your fans every morning with 6 songs performed live. And the way it doesn't stop there, folks. This lady is serious about this business, and that's why I had to. Once I got this, saw this, I said, okay, I definitely have to talk to her. And then you do that on a Monday, every day. You do those 6 songs, right?
Yeah, weekdays.
Weekdays, okay. And then you do a Monday morning sing-along on YouTube. And
nope, not
no,
quite. The Monday
no.
morning sing-song is on Twitch,
Oh, okay, sorry.
and
Then you have YouTube. You do something there too,
I
right?
do 10 songs on a theme on YouTube once a week on Wednesdays. Yeah.
Sorry, it's partly me can't read my handwriting, and 2, I didn't take proper notes. So this is coming from someone who has never done a live stream, ever.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of went, I can't do it because if nobody shows up, I'm just going to get depressed, shut it off, and then not do it ever again. So I jumped right to the not do it ever again, and I never did it once. So I'll ask, does this translate to all the things that musicians want? Better sales, listening to your songs, coming to your shows?
Yeah, all of them, all of them. And I'm actually even I was a bit surprised because I was like, oh, like, Twitch, like there's a lot of people that, and I do have a lot of people that they're like, oh yeah, I don't really go out, like I stay home and I hang out on Twitch, but if you go to their town and play a show, they come to
Yeah,
the show.
that's awesome.
And TikTok has been probably one of the biggest like drivers of people to they see me live on TikTok, we interact, they go find my stuff, they come follow me on the other things, like
No kidding, eh?
they're yeah, absolutely into it.
So,
Um,
and you get good responses from that kind of stuff,
I
right?
get very good responses. Yeah, I get very
Super.
good responses.
So do you like
And
put tip jars or something like that up too at
yeah,
the
there's
same
tip
time?
jars and like TikTok has built-in tip jars.
Cool.
But and like Twitch, like there's a subscriber thing, so I have so many people that subscribe. So they just like uh you know,
They
they
throw it
just
in.
support me that way. Yeah, they
Yeah.
throw in every month and
Okay.
yes, they have different features, but then it's more like I also do writing live on stream. So I get a lot of I do writing and recording, so I've gotten a lot of my work done live on stream, and of course then, people they saw me record the albums, they pick up a copy of the album, that
No
kind of thing.
kidding.
Like it's yeah.
So you just put a camera on you while you're working.
Yeah, yeah, and I share my screen. I share
Yeah.
my screen so you can see everything, and I talk about what I'm doing. And I mean, it's sometimes we have a sort of a running thing where I keep points for chat because I always say I'm here to be productive and you're here to distract me. So then when chat, because often we'll be like, oh, we're just going to talk about video games, or like someone will mention some movie. It's like, okay, no, we're just going to talk about that now.
Yeah.
Or we tell stories. So then it's like, okay, points for chat. And then it's like, hey, I recorded something, like points for Kyla.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Well,
thing.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, that's
yeah. I
interesting.
love live streaming. I love live streaming. It's a lot of fun.
Was it good? Like when the first time you tried to do it, did you get a good response even from there?
Yeah,
Because that's where
well,
I'm nervous from. Because I'm going
yeah.
to do it and I'm going to go, who wants to watch the old guy?
See, I don't care. Like, I don't care
Oh, okay,
if
good.
anyone's there. Like, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. And like at first, I was just going live on Twitch for like half an hour and just doing some. I'm just like, here's half an hour of my day.
Sure.
So I wasn't really like, I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep doing it. I was just kind of testing it out. And so I wasn't like I wasn't telling people I was on there, and I wasn't. I had my regular thing, but it wasn't my main. It wasn't my main focus. But yeah, right from the get-go, there'd always be a couple people around. And then once I was like, okay, no, this is something I like doing this. Then I started like, raiding other streamers and
Good
getting on
stuff.
raid trains and stuff. And
Good stuff.
yeah,
That's
went from
outstanding.
there.
Now, talk about people who are unencumbered by a particular genre of music. You are it.
I'm always like, I'm a folk musician, but I think your description is more apt.
Unencumbered by genre.
I am
How's that?
unencumbered by genre. I like that phrase.
Yeah.
I like that
So,
phrase.
and I can't even begin to all the list of things that you've done. I mean, I'm looking here at this, like, in business where they want everyone to be like in the music business, you want to be, they want to put you in a box.
Mhm.
I think that helps the music business.
It
Well,
helps
do
them know
you
where to
think
put
it,
you.
yeah, but do you think it helps in your case to be as diverse as you are right now?
Um, yeah, very possibly, especially with because I am kind of like okay, world, the entire world, here I am. But there's still like, you know, like at its heart, I am a folk musician. I'm a singer-songwriter, but like, yeah, I do play classical guitar. I am a huge metalhead, so like, I find that I get like a lot of like the people that like my folk stuff are like they're metalheads, and I'm like the acoustic
Yeah.
thing that appeals to them. I've started doing a lot of jazz standards and like pop stuff as well, which on TikTok is so fun because people will come in and they'll be the 6 songs I'm working on, and then people will be like, "Do you know this song?" And I'll be like, if I know it or if I know the melody but I've never played it before, I'll be like, oh, I'll grab the chords and see how that works and see
Yeah,
if
no
we can make
kidding.
a folk version. So I think that does yeah, that does help. And it's like I'm like I guess I get bored easily. So I always want something new and different and interesting, and I think that that appeals. There is a certain person out there that appeals to. So it's
Yeah.
yeah, I think it is helpful to have that sort of unencumbered by
I
genre.
I admire you right off the bat
Thank you. Thank you.
because you do what you do
I do what I do.
and you don't care.
That's it. That's
And
it
as much as I
exactly.
run around saying I don't care, there's still that little nasty gnome in the back of my one of the little Norns just scratching me going, you know you care. You want to please everybody. So, and speaking of diversity, I love this because you actually covered one of my favorite songs for a
Oh.
Rush tribute album.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I interviewed for this show, and it's on the back episodes there. I interviewed the guys who did Rush Fest.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Oh, can
the
you
fella
introduce
from.
me? I would like to play it.
You know what? You should actually. I should send you their contact
Yes,
information
send me their contact.
because
That'd be fantastic.
they do have guest musicians who do stuff. They come up and they do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it would be fantastic. So
Yeah.
tell me about how that came about.
So I that came from Twitter, which I'm no longer active on Twitter for I think which should be
Obvious
obvious
reasons.
reasons. But I was very active on Twitter, and somebody that I knew on Twitter was like, "Hey, this record label is looking for artists to cover for a Rush tribute." And I was like, oh, I'm interested in that. So I contacted them and I sent them my song Swimsuit and Axe. And I was just
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, I'm a folk musician. I love Rush. I'm Canadian. I really love Rush. I'd love to be on this, and I would probably do so. I sent them like a list of a couple songs that I thought I might cover, including subdivisions. And I said it would probably end up sounding something like this. Like, this would be the like the production style. I would
Sure.
imagine it would be like this, the
Hmm.
classical guitar voice. And they got back to me right away and they were like, absolutely, we'd like you to, and they were like, we'd like you to do subdivisions. Because we at that point they didn't have anything from that era, but they were like, we want to show like our purpose with this tribute album is to show how many different types of musicians were influenced by Rush.
Well said.
And
Good.
so
Good
they
plan.
had like, and it is like it's a very diverse tribute album. And yeah, so that's it really it was just like hey they're looking and me going, hey, consider me, and them being like, yes, please.
And the fact that you were brave enough to answer something that was on Twitter that could have been a scam in a minute. I would have answered that going, okay, I'm waiting for the next email to say, and now send us this much money.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah. No. Well, I knew the person who had like
Oh, okay.
I didn't know them. I knew them from Twitter, the original
Gotcha.
person,
Okay.
and they owned a record label, so it was
Well,
like a
that's
friend
cool.
of theirs.
Well,
But
good for you. That's outstanding. Yeah.
yeah.
Wonderful. If you're a Rush nerd, then I can tell you that the last time I saw Rush in Sault Ste. Marie was latter 70s on the Farewell to King tour.
Oh, right.
And through the flash pod smoke, I got hit by Neil Peart's drumstick. Rifled off into the back of it just ricocheted off me and it was gone. So that's the
Awesome.
closest I ever come.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Yeah. It was that long ago he was still playing Slingerland drums. How's that?
Right. Right. Do you have a scar? Do you have a scar?
I wish. I wish. I wish it had stuck in me. I would have I had that forever. Is music a full-time gig for you, Kyla?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm always looking for side hustles.
Me
But
too.
I have a hard time in the proper modern world.
Me too.
So
You too?
I have to mostly do music
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. I was I owned my photography studio. I made a living for
Oh,
26
nice.
years.
Nice.
And when I went to then when it petered out, and I figured, okay, 26 years, that's a good run. I went and got a regular job. Man, am I judgy when it went, you're running your business like this? Like, what's the matter with you
Oh,
guys? Because I got a customer service award from the Chamber of Commerce, for God's
oh,
sake.
right.
And so I'm watching these guys, and they didn't like that. So I figured, okay, well, guess what? So this is what I do, and side hustles exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And it was fun. In 2020, I started a wedding flower business because I had been a florist, and
Oh, cool.
then the pandemic, I like, started this business and drummed up all this business, and the
Yeah,
pandemic shut everyone's weddings down. And I was like, maybe that's a sign.
yeah, really.
The
Whoops.
universe. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
no kidding. So take us down the road on how this all started for Kyla. When did Kyla say, "Hey, I'm going to play in front of people and I'm going to do this"?
Uh,
How did it all start?
uh, when I was 11, my dad shoved a guitar in my hand and was like, okay, you're gonna go to guitar lessons. And I was like,
Nice.
okay. And I loved it. And somewhere, probably when I was 12 or 13, I worked out like, oh, you can like pick out chords for the melodies of songs and you can sing songs over chords.
Yeah.
So I would have had my first live gig, my first paying live gig when I was 16.
Good for you.
And I was just like, yeah, that's
This is
what I'm
it.
doing. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I had played in front of people, um, I mean, pretty much right off the bat. Like like school talent shows and like recitals for things. I was doing those pretty much right away. So
Yeah.
I
Good for
always loved
you.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
Outstanding.
I always loved the performing. And
Good.
I love the practice. I love practicing and I love performing. And then probably when I was about 18, 19, I was like, oh, I could write the words and I could write the chords and I
Hmm.
could sing those songs. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So started
So
guitar at 11 and started writing probably around 18,
there you go.
19. Yeah.
Did you ever have a metal band?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, a couple. Enduring Perversion was my first one.
oh, that's right.
And
I read about that one.
you read
Enduring
about that.
Perversion. That
And
was
then
such a great name.
And then Molt, Molt is how I met my husband. Basically I started this really, really proggy death metal band with all the riffs that Enduring Perversion couldn't play. Every riff that Enduring Perversion was very 4/4 E Phrygian. And then like every time I wrote a riff that was like outside of that, it kind of went into a riff bag, and I started a band called Molt with a guy that I ended up marrying. So
Nice.
we put out one album in 2013, and we will eventually put out another album, but it's sort of not the main focus right now. But yes,
Cool. Great fun.
yeah,
So you are in Newfoundland,
I'm in Newfoundland.
and I've always thought as Canada's East Coast actually to be a hotbed for and a melting pot for
There's nothing
music.
else to do here. Like there's nothing else to do.
So are you
The winters
steep?
are long and
Yeah,
cold.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I suppose we think Northern Ontario winters are bad. Then there's Newfoundland.
our winters are just miserable. They're long and miserable.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So are you steeped in Newfoundland music and traditions?
Yeah, yeah, like I'm sure I always say like I sound the way that I do because I grew up here. And like I mean I grew my Pamela Morgan from Figgy Duff was my next door neighbor. Like it's you know, it's kind of ubiquitous and inescapable. And so like and sometimes like I'll sing songs that I've written and people will be like, that has a bit of a Celtic feel. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of inescapable.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely.
That's awesome. I love my wife and I said, who wants the vacation down south? We want to go
I
East
do.
Coast. Oh, you do. We want
Get me to the beach.
to we want to go
I'd
to
like to see that big orb in the sky, the yellow thing.
well,
Heat emanates
we
from.
want to I want to go to Newfoundland and eat
You should
Newfoundland
all.
food and
You should also. Oh, you.
she goes, "What do you mean?"
You should also come to Newfoundland. You maybe shouldn't eat her food.
I love it. I love it. Good stuff. So you've done a kitchen Kaylee or two in your day, have you?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
definitely, definitely.
I got to interview uh, John Angus McDonald from the Trews,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and there's a guy's there, another one, Kitchen Kaylee all the way. Like you said, from the East Coast, it's just what you do.
It's what you do and like part like at my house like everyone was like we had a piano dad always sang like people were just always over and like you know all parties I go to it's just like here's the guitar it's being passed around like
Nice.
yeah everyone's always playing music.
I love it. Do you tour, or is the online performing the touring?
No, I tour and I'm sort of taking a like there's a lot of places I don't really want to go to right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
And things really did get a lot more expensive post-COVID, but I did my first UK tour last year and I am working towards getting there again. I've sort of taken a break from touring for this last year and this year, but
Good
yeah,
for
no,
you.
it is something.
Excellent.
I've gone London to London, like London
Yeah,
to
yeah.
London. And so yeah, I hope to get out that way again.
That's kind of cool. Is this something you booked all that on your own, or do you have
Yeah.
you did, eh?
Yeah, no, I did pretty much all the
Wow.
booking on my own. Yeah.
So you
And I
have a
had I had some people like I had some people like I contacted people to get help with like okay, who should I get in contact with and that sort of
hmm
thing. But yeah,
but
no, just
still.
through like I got, like the Folk Music International, like it's a small community. Like,
Hey,
you know,
my folk Canada community is
I know
very
everyone you
important to
know.
me.
Like
Yeah.
it's that exactly. So
Yeah.
I've gone to a few of the like I've been to Folk Canada, I've been to Folk Alliance International
Yeah.
and actually it was someone I met at Folk Canada that helped me make the connections
Yeah. Nice.
in the UK. So
Good stuff.
yeah, so
Yeah, I know. It's a wonderful thing. I love my folks in that community,
hmm
100%. Huh. You seem to be promoting your music on Bandcamp quite a bit.
Hmm.
I notice when I hit shop and that kind of stuff.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know you still have Spotify links and to iTunes and that.
Mhm.
W- Is Bandcamp working better for you?
Well, Bandcamp is better monetarily, but the
Yes.
others are better to reach new people. Like people are less likely to stumble on you in Bandcamp, I feel. And I
Yes.
also feel like um people will more likely like they're more likely to check out a YouTube link or an Apple or Spotify link. And if they like it, they might end up at Bandcamp. But I've never been one like musicians have like throughout all of time, musicians have made their money playing live, right? And I just kind of, I've never really cared about the like people are upset about the you know the remuneration from streaming.
Oh, yes.
Um, but it's kind of like the people who buy albums are going to buy your album, and the people who just listen to the radio are going to stream. And some people are going to stream and buy your album. If they like it, they're going to come to your show if you play in their place, So I kind of like I am happy with the dissemination of my music to other places that streaming offers.
That's
And
cool.
the
Yeah.
folks that are gonna, you know,
Yeah. So
like
when
and it's the same right across the board. It's like, I don't know, like the artists that make $1 million on streaming make $20 million playing live. Like it's the same for everyone, right? So it's like,
and the artists who make less than 1,000 streams and get paid nothing get the same kind of gigs.
yeah, exactly, exactly. They're still making way more play. Yeah, and actually a lot of them aren't playing any gigs, so they're not making any money. So that's
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah.
that's
Some
it.
aren't
Yeah.
playing at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's right across the board. It's the same ratio.
Yeah, exactly. Music is going through some scary changes, and like I said, streaming being one of them, and the bottom, and it's affecting people's bottom lines.
Mhm.
What kind of changes would you, as a musician, like to see with the music and the arts in general? Let's say.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
I
I
didn't
don't
want to
think
give you any homework, so I thought I'd make it impromptu.
yeah. So you maybe should have. I might have come up with some. How do I feel? It goes back to me like I do my thing, and I like the way I do my thing, and other people do their thing.
Yeah,
Um, like I guess maybe also like because I play like I think it's fair to say I play a niche type of music. So like the type of people that like what I do, I don't know, they have their own ways of finding it, and that hasn't changed. I mean, it's gotten easier because of the internet. So
good.
yeah, I don't know if like I don't know if I have an answer for that question. I
Uh,
mean, I don't like modern production styles, but a lot of people do, so that's fine, right?
good stuff. Well, it's interesting. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
and again, it just leans back to you're true to yourself,
yeah, yeah.
and that's admirable.
It's my superpower.
Yeah. Kyla, I saw it on your just doing some research on you, and now that we have the camera on, you have quite the guitar collection.
I got quite the guitar collection here. I
Oh,
can
there's the
I
metal
can move
guitar
back and
ones. Yes.
see it a bit better.
There.
And
I,
here's my if you see me on streaming, you see me playing this guitar more than
oh,
anything
your
else,
classical?
my
Cool.
classical,
Yeah,
which
nice.
is really out of tune. Um, why
Now
is this so out of tune? Uh,
do you consider yourself a multi-instrumentalist? Do you play something other than a guitar?
no, I mean I have other instruments, but I am a guitar player.
Yeah,
I
because
put I put my effort into learning to play the guitar.
I saw
I could
the
if
auto harp there, and I
I've
saw
got
that.
an I've got an auto harp. There's a boron. There's a bucket of recorders. I play a lot of glockenspiel on my show. We have kazoos around.
Oh yeah,
I
I
have
have
a
the kazoos.
theremin.
Yeah. See,
There's a piano here that I do compose on. Um,
if you want to play that game, in my
yeah.
got that one.
Here's
You know, got that one there. Spoons.
yeah, exactly. Spoons. Here's my I gotta get my things all tangled up here.
Oh, look at that.
Here's the
Oh my.
glockenspiel and the melodica.
I have a
Um,
melodica too. And I have
and
one of
then
these.
my bag of recorders. I would actually like to get like I would like oh I got one of those because of course
See?
there's raid trains on Twitch. And
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, oh, I'm just gonna flip my camera so I go back into focus. So I go back into focus. There we
There
go.
you are.
Um, I got one of those for the raid train, but it doesn't make a sound, and I don't know if it's just that I don't have the lung power or if it's actually because I got it at the dollar store. But
It does take a lot of air to make a
takes a
sound out
lot
of
of
it.
air to make a
Yeah.
sound. Yeah, so I think it's I don't have the,
Another
but
Long and McQuaid plug. They have one there too for cheap too.
maybe theirs is better than the dollar store. But I would like to actually, I do put a little effort into recorder. I would like to be able to play recorder well. And I think like a lot of my favorite bands, like Gentle Giant and Steel Eye Span, do have recorder on their album. And often I get to a point where I'm like, yeah, I would like to have, like often, yeah, often I'll
Yeah.
record something and be like, this could really use recorder. Wouldn't it
I,
be great if I could actually play the recorder?
I
So.
found that at Value Village for $4.
Nice. Very nice.
And then I
A,
found out it's the particular brand and they're worth like 40 or 50.
oh yeah. A drummer gave me this one.
Cool.
Because she was just like, "Oh, I never play this." So
Yeah.
it's kind of nice, but I can't quite reach the nice deeper tones.
Yeah, that's nice. Awesome. Excellent. You seem to be non-stop when it comes to, like I said, to use YouTube and Twitch and TikTok to promote your music. Can you give some tips to some of the musicians out there who haven't done it before or maybe can do it better?
Yeah, I feel like so one of the things that I hear other like so first of all is respond to the chat. And I think like especially on TikTok, like a number of people have told me they're like, you're my favorite TikTok streamer. You're the most interactive TikTok streamer. I have a lot of people that come every day.
Huh.
And you know, and I have people that like sometimes they can't even stick around, but they'll just see that I'm live and they just pop in and they say hello. And I think it's just kind of that you know, it's not a performance. Like my YouTube show is sort of like I treat that more as a performance because it's like here it's a curated 10 songs, and I'm going to perform them for you, but I'm still always interacting with the people in the chat.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think thinking of it as this is you hanging out with your friends. It's like when you're in the living room and you're passing the guitar around. And people are really people want to know they want to know about music. Like they find it really like they want to know about your process and they
Oh,
want
really?
to know what inspired you. And so just be kind of like, yeah, open to kind of hanging out and answering questions. I think that's a big part of it. That's a big part of
Outstanding.
it.
There you go.
Mhm.
Good
And be
stuff.
consistent. Like
Yeah,
don't just
once you
show up
commit,
every
you
now
got to
and then. You
commit,
gotta
right?
commit. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I got you. I got you. Well, the little dinger here from
Little dingers.
Zoom says that my free version meeting is about to expire. So, Kyla, please tell the folks where they can find you and more about you and socials and all that fun stuff.
Sure. You can go to my website, kylatilley.com, Kylatilley, or you can type Kyla Tilley into the internet and you'll find me. I'm at Kyla Tilley on all this social media I'm on. Very active on Blue Sky. Guess I'm kylatilley.com on Blue Sky. Very
Oh,
active there.
I'll find you there.
And Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I think that's Mastodon. I'm on Mastodon.
I
Um,
didn't even know about that one.
so yeah, so just yeah, type my name into whatever you
See
want
what
to
happens.
find
There
me
you
on.
go.
You'll probably find me. I'm like online 100 times. If you want to talk to me, just come online. I'm probably live.
There you go. Kyla, I have one dumb thing I got to ask you about. You write about heels often. How tall are you with heels on? You look like you're a tall person as it is.
That's funny. Someone else says that I'm very short.
You're kidding.
There's a step ladder in every room in this house. Yeah, no, I'm depending on the heels, in heels,
Yeah.
I'm from 5'6" to 6 feet, depending on how high my heels are. Yes. Yes.
Well, your camera angles are wonderful. I thought you were pushing 6 feet.
Excellent, excellent. That's
Kyla,
very funny. I find that very
oh,
funny.
oh, I'm glad. Thank you. Kyla, what a wonderful, wonderful experience. I hope we can bump into each other one day. I think we'd have a great laugh here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe I'll run into you at Folk Canada one of these days.
Yeah, I'll be there in Hamilton again this year, hopefully doing
Mhm.
some extra stuff for that
Nice.
working with them. Thanks again for coming on.
All right. Well, thank you, Brian. It's been a pleasure. Take
Thank you.
care.